This is a good start. I am Matthew, and this is Coda. How was your week? I hope you had a nice week. My week was, well, I wanted to share something more personal this time and see if you can relate. So, if I ramble, I do apologize because I'm forming my thoughts on it as I go. Basically, I started running a bullet journal. It's basically a journal that you notate your day as you go, capture all the thoughts and all the events that are happening that day, and then you can come back to it and analyze it. So I've started doing that this year, and one of the things I've noticed is that in the middle of the month, I've got a dip in my mood, in my productivity, and this week has been definitely that dip. I generally felt not very inspired to do anything. There was this nervousness and anxiety that was building up for some reason. Nothing happened for it to happen. It just occurs in my life, and yeah, I wonder if that's going to continue, if I'm doing something or not doing something that causes this to happen. But from what I can see, there is no ground for it to stand on. Fortunately, yesterday has been much better, and today I feel like I'm kind of back where I should be. I think I'm gonna start calling it a mid-month blues. Yeah, it's just a week and a half, and it goes away, and then I'm back to normal. It's just bizarre. I don't know. I don't know why, and it baffles me. One of the things that happened this week, one of the things I started doing this week was change my way of practice a little bit. I started climbing as a hobby, and I've watched a couple of videos on how to climb and techniques of climbing. One of the things I've found out was that you should record yourself to observe yourself, and then you will see all the mistakes that you're doing. So I started doing that for climbing, and then I thought, why not record myself practicing? I used to record myself practicing songs, so phrasing and placement of the voice, like stuff that is actually in the song. But now I started recording myself during the actual vocal practice, which I don't think I've ever done. It's been so eye-opening why some things haven't been working. I literally sit and record myself doing exercises and how it feels, and then I give myself advices on how to practice in the future. And I don't know. I don't want to tell you what to do. I can tell you what works for me, and that definitely worked for me. And I would highly recommend anybody who practices anything to just record themselves, not only practicing a certain thing that they want to practice, record the whole thing. And it is sometimes difficult to look at, but I think it helps a lot. As you may have noticed, I haven't been talking about the artist of the week. Each week, I try to listen to a whole discography of a certain artist or a band and learn something, maybe discover some songs that I will fall in love with, and maybe discover artists that I will fall in love with. So last week's artist was the Four Tops, and this week's artist is still gonna be the Four Tops, because yeah, I hadn't had the time to go through the discography, and the discography is quite big. So I'm gonna continue listening to them this week. Also this week, I have a gig. If you're in Sheffield, on Wednesday, I'm going to be playing in Music in the Round at the
Crucible Studio Theatre.
Crucible Studio Theatre at 1 p.m. Yeah, I have a little slot, which I'm very grateful for. Yeah, that's going to be my first gig outside of Leeds this year, and hopefully more will come soon. Also, yesterday, me and my friend went to see Everything Everywhere All at Once, and I highly recommend you see that movie because it was packed with so many crazy ideas. It made me cry, it made me laugh. We came out of the cinema trying to say so many things about the movie and being astonished at the same time. It was a great experience, and I would recommend you see the movie because it was great. And yeah, that's this week. I know this has been very different from what I normally do, but I thought I'd share it with you. Maybe some of you will find this useful. Let me know if you experience the same mid-month blues or any patterns that you notice in your life and how you deal with them, because I'm still discovering what to do and definitely want to learn how to deal with this better. If you got to the end, thank you very much, and yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll catch you next week, hopefully in a better mood. See you.